Well, good morning, guys. Hear the birds chirping? It's early. It's about 2:30. Been on the road for a few hours, and I just slept for about 2 or 3 hours in my car. That's right, the Nissan we just fixed the roof on. She's doing great. She's putting down some miles, and that roof is holding together fantastic. We're going on an adventure today. Running up to Indiana to help a buddy of mine go and rescue a car. Should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna take you along. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with the car yet. I haven't seen it. We're gonna go take a look at it, check it out, and figure out what to do with this car. So let's go on an adventure together. Okay, so I said we're on our way to Indiana to get a car. I might get there early enough. We're going to go snag up 2 cars today. So here's what we're doing. My buddy owns a classic car dealership up in Elkhart, Indiana. You'll see that when I get there. It's one of my favorite places to be. Well, he called me 2 days ago. He called me on Sunday and said, hey, we've got this car that was just offered to us. We're thinking about running over and picking it up. You want to come? Yeah, I want to come. Left work Monday night, 7:30. Drove through the night, and I'm going to get up there about lunchtime today. So here's what it is. We're picking up a 1967 Chrysler Newport Custom. It's a 2-door, and it's got the 440 high output engine in it. Sounds like it's kind of loaded up, got a lot of options on it. It's been sitting for quite a while. We don't have any keys for it. We're still working on title and transit, but we're gonna go up, we're gonna pick it up. Let's pull it out. Let's just explore the car a little bit, see what we got. Just a fun little adventure, the kind of stuff I love to do. So a little different than my regular video where I'm, working on a project and building something or whatever. And who knows, maybe if you guys like this, maybe we should go find one and do a will it start and a rescue or whatever. Who knows? Back in 67 when it was made, the Newports actually in 67 accounted for 72% of Chrysler sales that year. It was a fairly popular car. It was supposed to be a large luxury car, but on a budget. It wasn't the New Yorker, it wasn't the 300, but it was a big luxury car. This one just happens to have the big engine in it, which is always a perk as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so Tim Hortons is a Canadian company. It's been around since 1960 something. But I like how even though we're in the States, they still put the Canadian maple leaf on the sleeve, and kind of a little shout out to Canada. I appreciate that. So, breakfast in a bag. I'm gonna jump back on the road and keep on trucking. Got a good looking sandwich right there. Okay, and lastly on the little tour of James's Tim Hortons breakfast, right there. It's a honey cruller. If you're 5 years old or younger, you can call it a tractor tire. That's fine. But for the love of all things sweet, don't call it a crawler. It's not a crawler. got a beautiful Nova coming in as a consignment car. It's the first pickup for right now. Let's load her up. This is Frankie, the 1969 cab over Ford. This is the tow rag. All right, so we're in Frankie, and Justin, tell us a little bit about Frankie.
Well, Frankie is our ramp truck, flatbed ramp truck that we use for hauling cars locally. He's a 69 cab sitting on a 2008 chassis. We normally have AC, but
the AC's not working today. And a lot of times I've got a trailer on the back as well, so to haul 2 cars. This thing's been down through the mountains of Tennessee. You've been down North Carolina. You've been all over the place with this thing.
We have.
So I'm like, introduce the truck. I haven't introduced Justin. This is my buddy Justin. Our wives introduced us 9-10 years ago, and we were both kind of like, I think we'll pick our own friends. Thanks for trying anyways. And then we started hanging out a lot, and so we've become really good friends. And so he called me on, we were together actually in North Carolina on Sunday at a Raleigh auction, and he said, hey, by the way, I've got this Chrysler that I'm picking up. Would you have any interest in coming up and grabbing it with me? And I don't know if he was half joking or half serious, but I was like, hey, I'm always in for an adventure. So that's what we're doing. So we're gonna run and grab this car. We don't know a whole lot about it yet. We're gonna find out when we get there. So we're gonna fill up the tires with air best we can. We're gonna pull it out of this gentleman's garage. We're gonna get it loaded on the back of this, and then we're gonna drag it back to the dealership. We're going Mach 685 miles an hour right there. That thing's awesome. So we're looking at the plates here. So this is April 14th in Indiana. It's day, month, and then year was 2010. So we're talking 14 years since it's been registered. We got the dual pipes on it. So the paints, we got a little bit of flaking here. We've got a little bit of red oxide primer showing through here. And just on these edges here. But for the most part, I think this thing's going to clean up really well. Newport Custom. Get the hard top. Looks like it's a really dark green here. It's a lighter mint green down here. This car looks pretty solid. Part of the custom was all this extra stainless and bright work down there at the bottom. It had a thicker cushion than the standard one. So you can see we got power windows here. We've got our little vent windows here. Look at that dash. Double ashtray. Interior looks great. Of course, we get power seats here. Good. Matching flats on every corner. I managed to see this in the corner over here. It's a Huffy green machine. If you know me, you know I had to have it, so made a deal with the owner, and that's going on with us too. His wheels rolling. Yeah, you're still good. Straight. You're gonna make it. Okay. Whoa. All right, so I know that back wheel was turning. Let's watch the other wheels here. That one turned because, well, the flat spot's not at the bottom anymore. Same here. Looks like all the wheels are turning. Yeah, they're all spinning. Excellent. Factory AC car. Power brakes. Frame rails aren't rusted out. Chrome valve covers, you gotta love it. So that is the 440 high output right there.
That's one. Yeah.
Red.
Yep.
So you know a pro worked on it.
That battery's from 09.
Yeah, that battery's getting nothing. I'm getting some noise over there, but nothing else is working. Pretty soon all I'm going to see is trees. I believe we have arrived. We've got Parmesan cheese. We got more Parmesan cheese. We got the Coffee Mate, the original. We got Plan Your Day notes and ideas. Roof. Bathroom shower. Guy had some projects he wanted to get done. That's all. No, finding a lot more Parmesan cheese. Finding more Parmesan cheese. What I'm noticing though is I'm finding Parmesan cheese and Coffee Mate and no mice. Indiana certificate of registration. And comes with new points. Nice. Well guys, it was a successful mission. Car is on the back. We're on our way back to the dealership. You've seen in the video how clean this thing is. It's going to make a great classic for somebody. They could just clean it up and drive it like it is, or you could fully restore it. It's a great candidate for a complete restoration. Unfortunately, these cars don't bring a lot of money, even when they're real nice. But I mean, if you had one of these when you were younger, or if your dad had one, or whatever, grandfather had one, what a great car. Brings some great memories back, and it's huge. So we're waiting for keys so we can get in the trunk, see what's in there. We're hoping for a bag of money. Okay guys, we're about to unload this thing off Frankie here. So let me know what you think of this content. It's a little bit different than what I normally do. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Comment, tell me what you think about this car. I think it's amazing. I wouldn't mind doing a follow-up video on this weekend and figure out where this car goes next. So what's in trailer number 4? Nothing. But before the end of the day, been a busy day here at the dealership. Before we go home tonight, we've got to load a car in this trailer. What kind of car is it? Well, it's actually that car right there. 1916 Model T, and it is the brass edition. It's going to Florida. Here's that great 1916 Ford Model T. All right, Justin, why don't you show us how to start a 1916 Ford Model T.
First thing we got to do is turn the fuel on. And after we got the fuel on, I'll go ahead and prime it. And this is the only time with the key off that you want to use your right hand so that you can pull the choke. I have had people tell me that they actually use their right hand and push down to start, which I guess you could do that too. But so I pull the choke and crank it a couple times.
Where did you pull the choke at?
Right here.
Right there. Oh, okay.
That's your
That's
choke.
the choke. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Is that how Mr. Ford designed it?
Yep. It sure is. 3-4 times. Get some fuel down in the carburetor.
All right.
Tyler's turning on the switch to battery.
All right. Now, is that an actual key that comes out?
Yeah.
Really? Is it a skeleton key? Wow. That's cool.
Now, these handles are very important. This is your throttle, and this is your timing.
Okay.
If you want your timing retarded fully, that's all the way up. And Tyler already kind of primed the carburetor by pulling the throttle down a couple times.
What's buzzing?
That's the battery.
Okay.
Magneto. We leave the throttle cracked about a quarter of the way. Open palm.
Yep.
No thumb. And I always leave my arm extended. I use my whole body. Don't bend your elbow.
Because this thing can grip it and rip it, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, there we go. Wow, okay.
So as soon as it starts, advance the timing on your throttle a little bit. Switch it from battery to magneto.
So there's no accelerator.
This is your accelerator.
So there's no like on the pedal, off the pedal, dude.
So your pedal's down here.
Yeah.
This right here is your parking brake.
Yeah.
And neutral. Straight up and down is neutral. All the way back is your parking brake. This is your forward, reverse, and brake.
Okay.
Trans brake. For your trans brake.
Yeah.
Now this forward pedal, when you're forward, that's your low gear.
Yeah.
And while you're all the way down, you take the parking brake, push it all the way forward, let off of the forward pedal.
Yeah.
And the car will shift into high gear.
Really? A lot more work than it is today. There it goes. Isn't that wild? Here comes that beautiful 1916 Model T. It's a nice night out. Let's go topless. Can't agree more. Not something you're going to see every day, folks. Thanks again for watching. This was something different. This was something fun. Till the next time, rock solid. All right, guys, and that pretty much ends another day at Rock Solid Motorsports. I'm gonna close her down for the night. It's been a long day, but if you're a car guy, like I'm a car guy, how could you not love hanging out here for a day? These cars are all for sale. They are all on the Rock Solid website. I'll connect a link below for that. Even if you're not interested in buying a classic car, like the little tutorial on how to start that Model T, you'd be amazed watching their videos. They do a walk around and they are thorough. They also do full classic car service here, even if you don't really need a classic in your life right now. Watching their videos is incredibly entertaining. You'll learn so much. Justin's my best friend, and Tyler is his son, and Tyler is awesome, and Tyler is an amazing mechanic. Justin knows more about cars than anybody I've ever met before. Thanks for watching.